Truly, fuck R. Kelly. I don't want to hear shit about him in this movie. Honestly, I just say skip right over it. YouTube, what's up, baby? It's your favorite antisocial extrovert, your favorite Alka Black boy, Blake Mother Loving Dupree, back at it again at the Diary of Dupree YouTube channel. Thank you if you're new. I thank you 10 times more if you're not new. If you're a returning customer, returning subscriber, thank you for supporting me in my little corner of the internet. I apologize in advance for the background noise. It's a busy Thursday morning for some reason in my condo complex. So just bear with the personality. Ignore the noise. That's the theme for this video. You know, I've been talking about a lot of my faves this week. We talked about the Met Gala, and that was a plethora of faves, from Taraji to Zendaya to Laura Roach. Talked about Cowboy Carter tour and the Miss Tina Cowboy Carter matriarch tour. And I just want to say how smart it is of their marketing and PR to have two members of the Knowles family go on tour and have each tour conjuncting with the Cowboy Carter tour. I bet they on the same tour bus raising hell, period. But we're not here to talk about either of those faves. We're here to talk about the OG, the original, the blueprint, the princess of R&B and pop, baby girl, Aaliyah. Now, Aaliyah has been trending a lot this year. She had the release of her doll, which I got. Took me 3 months to crop. I mean, as we all know, the doll dropped in January on her birthday, and that motherfucker sold out before the birthday was over. I mean, within minutes. So I had to go to at least several Targets, my black ass in a Target. And first off, I wasn't really a Target shopper, so it was nothing for me to protest Target, but I felt so anti-black. But I was like, I'm looking for the Aaliyah doll. She's a black girl. She's the black princess. Look at this back, y'all. This shit is so pretty. I'm never taking it out the box. I want to get another one, but it's a recession. So when I find one for a good deal, that's when I'll try to get it, you know. But it's probably not going to be a good deal because it's already a supreme collector's item. It took me 3 months to get it, right? Just to prove that Aaliyah is still in high demand. We still miss her. I'm not surprised because I'm an OG fan. I'm one of the realest bitches in here when it comes to holding out baby girl. But now, as of last week, we got some new music. And a lot of you may have not heard this new music. You want to know why? Because her record label, Blackground 2.0, seems to be sabotaging her streams yet again with an exclusive release on BLK streams. Didn't even know that was a thing. I know about the dating at BLK. I haven't had the best experiences with it, but luckily the song is posted on YouTube, and the song's title is called Gone, and it's featuring Tank. Now, a lot of fans are into the vibe. You know, some fans are like, that's not Aaliyah's voice. Some fans are like, as an OG and Aaliyah fan, I can confirm that is Aaliyah's voice. And I'm on that side. My issue with it not being her voice, I don't think her team would be that stupid to use artificial intelligence, especially in a world where everybody can still kind of peep AI at an easy, moderate level, and it's only going to be easier to peep AI. I don't think her team would want that blush on the paint of Aaliyah's legacy years down the line. You know what I'm saying? However, I do think the mixing and mastering just wasn't of quality. And that's my biggest issue lately with like Aaliyah releases, because we had the release with the collaboration with The Weeknd last 2 years ago. Yeah, and I was like, you can distinctly hear the difference in mixing and mastering between The Weeknd's vocals versus Aaliyah's vocals. And you really want Aaliyah's vocals to take priority. And it seems like they're not when it comes to the mixing, mastering, and engineering of the record. What I do appreciate about this record is that Aaliyah holds the majority of the song. Now, we had records like Don't Think They Know featuring Chris Brown, and you know, that was mostly his song, and it was because they don't have a lot of Aaliyah's finished vocals for that record. I do like Enough Said. I feel like Enough Said is the best posthumous release that's going to feature a rapper that she never met. Enough Said is still the best one. But Enough Said came out 10 plus years ago. We should have evolved since then if we're going to just harp on releases and not give the fans what we really want. And what we really want, y'all, is a movie or a series. And I know we had one technically, but
I apologize.
Side eye. Come on now. Let's be real. We couldn't even hear her music because her parents were at odds with Lifetime and her parents were at odds with her label, which is also owned by her uncle. So that felt like a fever dream that none of us wanted to go through, me included. Even at 14, I was like, what the fuck is this? Is that an iPhone in the background? Like, I just remember that movie, watching it in real time, and just being so embarrassed for the Aaliyah legacy and embarrassed for her family. I just could not imagine going through that sort of trauma. And a big bulk of that movie was the R. Kelly scandal. I'm like, she did so much more with her life than be a victim. You know, she didn't even call herself a victim, at least not in the public eye. This woman was the youngest black woman, and still is the youngest black woman, to perform at the Oscars. Several Grammy nominations, several AMA wins, several VMA wins. Was the 2002, I believe, R&B Artist of the Year, and none of that was highlighted. The VMA appearance wasn't highlighted. The VMA win wasn't highlighted. The TRL performances weren't highlighted. None of the one in a million performances were highlighted. It was like, Wendy, why would you put your name to that? You know, very unfortunate time for us fans. But things have gotten somewhat better with the Mac collaborations, with the release of the Duel, and we get snippets of new music here and there, but we really want a series. Now, what I will say I do appreciate about the team is that this was a collaboration Aaliyah had done. She had collaborated with Tank in the past. She loved Tank. Her and Tank were two peas in a pod, and Tank loved Aaliyah. Tank is an ally to the LGBTQ, like Aaliyah was. Aaliyah didn't stand that. Tank's not a bigot. Tank's talented. He is everything that Aaliyah was in male form. Good vocals, great body, great face, great spirit. And what I don't appreciate, according to the Grape Juice, according to Audiolist, this next album, Unstoppable, which is the fourth, I believe, posthumous album, which is crazy. It's been in development for several years. And according to Audiolist, it's expected to include collaborations with artists like Drake, Snoop Dogg, Neyo, Chris Brown, and Future. And we do not know if Aaliyah would have wanted to collaborate with these artists post her demise. And we will never know. Aaliyah really expressed collaborating with Janet Jackson, with Sade, with D'Angelo. Can we get the collaborations that she expressed while she was alive before we force these collaborations down hers and our throats as fans? No shade. With Snoop Dogg's recent actions, I don't think Aaliyah would have been a fan of Snoop Dogg right now. With Neyo having 85 girlfriends, that's probably not something Aaliyah would have wanted her image to be affiliated with right now. Chris Brown and Future. Do I need to go into detail as well as Aaliyah probably wouldn't be a fan of collaborating with those artists right now? And Chris Brown already has a collaboration with Aaliyah. Drake already has a collaboration with Aaliyah. Why are we repeating the same nachos? Why are we reheating nachos that honestly didn't taste good the first time? 2 plus 2, 4, and right now it's looking like it's 12. And I ain't no dumbass bitch. So what's tea with that? Can we get some more female collaborations? Let's get another Missing in Aaliyah song. I know they got something in the vault that can be mixed, mastered, worked. There's something, because a lot of the unreleased Aaliyah music that was mixed and mastered in 2002 and 2003 sounds a hell of a lot better than what we're hearing in 2025 and above. I don't understand. Where Could He Be was a bop. Is a bop. Man Undercover, bop. No Days Go By, which is the only song she ever wrote. Let's mix and master that and put that out. Let the fans enjoy a high quality version of that to stream, and not on some random ass app. Why would y'all release this song on a random ass app? It's like you want to sabotage her streams. Like, Black Brown worked so hard to get Aaliyah on streaming services, and we do appreciate that. Why are we digressing? Drop that shit on Apple and Spotify and call it a day. I hate when people, I understand streaming is brutal. Streaming does scam the artist. But damn it, I don't know how much money y'all want to get out of this lady, and she's been gone longer than she's been alive. And I'm saying that as a true fan myself. It's like, not everybody can have the team and family impact that Selena's family has. We just want a movie. We just want more live performances, more high quality interviews, and a movie done right. That's what we want. Movies, performances, high quality interviews. And I know they're out there. Aaliyah was a big star. Like, people don't understand. When somebody remembers where an icon was when they passed away, you had impact at only 22. I don't want this next series, this next movie, if we get one, to be focused about Robert Kelly. Fuck Robert Kelly. Truly. Fuck R. Kelly. I don't want to hear shit about him in this movie. Honestly, I just say, skip right over it. I want to hear about her relationships with Missy, her relationship with Janet, her relationship with Destiny's Child. Miss Tina just referenced Aaliyah in her book. And Aaliyah has been gone longer than she's been alive. And she's somewhat a part of a New York Times bestseller. Barbie doll. Like, I want to feel the impact through a web series, through a movie, and I want more live footage of her performing. I want the world to see that that baby girl could sing. Like, if you don't think Aaliyah could sing, go look up Street Thing Live. Period. Sang her ass down. Aaliyah studied Whitney, just like all the girls, baby. Like T.S. Madison said, all the girls study Whitney. And like I said, I like this record for the fact that Aaliyah is singing majority of the record. I do appreciate that. I just wish that she had majority of the mixing and mastering. It feels like they prioritize the male artist vocals more than the girl, the baby girl. What's up with that? But I would like to hear more new music. It's not my priority. My priority as a fan, I want a series done by the family or a movie done by the family. When I say family, I'm talking Diane, I'm talking Rashad, I'm talking the Hankersons if they can get it together. And throwing Gladys Knight in there too. There's not one video of her performing with her auntie, and she did. You know you was popping when people like Madonna was sampling you before you died. Aaliyah was being sampled by Madonna before she passed away. Patti LaBelle was covering Aaliyah songs before Aaliyah passed away. Icon. The fuck? Stop playing with her. Period. But as always, y'all, until next time, make sure you look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I am that because you've been that. Whatever it is for you. Toast the Honda Civic, baby girl, baby boo. I love you. Till next time. Peace.
Club's about to close, so you best be on the way. Don't let down. I'ma catch your ass at the let out. I'ma catch your ass at the let out. Making sure that I'm the one to wear out. I'll lay you down.